Hello and welcome to Assisi and another episode in our series on Franciscana. My name is Solanus Mary. In a previous programme I spoke about those pearls of wisdom that were passed on to me whilst I was growing up in Ireland all those years ago. One of them concerns the matter which we will consider in today's programme, the danger of idleness. As youngsters we were taught that idle hands tempt the devil. Spiritual writers too have always warned us about this vice. The English Archbishop Cardinal Manning once wrote that an idle man is the devil's playfellow and an intemperate man is the devil's slave. In the world of English literature, let's hear what one of its masters, Charles Dickens, has to say on the subject. In his novel David Copperfield, the author puts these words on the lips of Dr. Strong. Jack Maldon is needy and idle, and of these two bad things, worse things sometimes come. Idleness can lead us into more serious matters too. A good retreat master once wisely taught us young friars that idleness leads to laziness, and laziness leads to boredom. And I don't need to tell you that boredom, especially boredom in a secular or even an atheistic society, can have very severe consequences. Our Holy Father St. Francis has taught us many lessons on the dangers of idleness. Let's walk through the Franciscan sources and take some examples. Bonaventure tells us that Francis taught the friars especially to avoid idleness, the root of all evil desires, and he set them an example by curbing his lower nature, when it was given to revolt or laziness, by practicing continual self-discipline or devoting himself to useful work. He used to call his body brother ass. With reference to idle friars, Francis would remark, I want my friars to work and to be kept busy. If they are idle, their hearts or their tongues will soon be occupied with unlawful subjects. It was not just idleness in work that prompted Francis to speak out. It was also idleness in words. Bonaventure goes on to tell us that Francis used to be quite sharp in correcting any friar who indulged habitually in gossip, declaring that a prudent reserve helped to maintain purity of heart and was an important virtue. Bonaventure reminds us of a moral lesson in Proverbs. Of life and death, tongue holds the keys, adding more because of its power of speech than because it can taste. Yes, we should all endeavour to avoid idleness in our daily lives. Keep busy. I do hope that you enjoyed today's programme and will join us again next time. Until then, this is Solanus Mary saying thank you for listening and God bless.